We now welcome candidate Brian Ladwig, running for one of the 2 at-large seats for Cuero City Council. Brian, thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank you for having me.
So you have served for Cuero and the surrounding communities for 22 years now.
I have served the city of Cuero and the community of Cuero in DeWitt County for over 32 years.
Wow.
22 years as a lineman for the city of Cuero, playing with 12,470 volts electricity, and I've been a volunteer firefighter for Cuero Volunteer Fire Department for over 32 years.
So all this to say, you are pretty well knitted into the Cuero community.
Pretty well knitted into the community, and prior to that I also did 14 years at Stimson Furniture. So basically since 1988 when I moved to Cuero, I've been serving the community in one form or another.
Got it. And so why now? Why run for Cuero City Council now? Tell me a little bit about the decision that went into making this, and why the Cuero community is so important to you.
Well, I have 12 grandchildren.
Congratulations.
And I just got great-grandbaby number 5. And I want the community where my grandchildren, my children, and my great-grandchildren live to be a good community. And it's been something I've been thinking about over the last couple of years about running for city council, and something told me that it was time to do it. So at-large came up, and I retired from the city at the end of December so I could serve the community.
Got it. And so you've also served with the Cuero Volunteer Fire Department.
Yes.
Well, one, that is very brave. And 2, tell me how you plan to use your experience as a volunteer fire department into the Cuero City Council position.
Well, it's not so much my experience with the volunteer fire department. I'm going to say it's my general experience as being a community servant with the electric department, serving as a city employee. I have the background knowledge on what the city needs, as well as serving the community. And my emergency response side, I've worked through Hurricane Claudette, I worked through Hurricane Harvey,
that was the big one,
and several others. So I know what the community needs, and I just feel that now's the time for me to step up to that next part in my life and serve as a city council person.
That's right. Well, before we go back into this, let's remind people that early voting does start Monday, April 24th and Tuesday, April 25th from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. It's also going to be on April 26th from May 2nd, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. And of course, the address is going to be right there on your screen. Don't forget, your vote counts. Your vote matters, as always. And Brian, is there anything else you would like to add before we hatch out today?
The one thing I've been out there educating the public on is there's 2 at-large seats. So every registered voter gets 2 votes. They can take their 2 votes and put them on 2 candidates, or they can put both of their votes on 1 candidate. That is their choice. So I'm out there trying to let the public know, make your voice heard.
Absolutely. Brian, thank you so much for being with us today. And
thank you for having me here. Thank you very much.
And stay seated right where you are, because we are headed back to Victoria next as we aim to keep it beautiful.